extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now a give to Mostert running right. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Raheem Mostert, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great work, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 88 yards rushing now for Cook, and this is a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They run the counter with Cook, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Cousins. Being chased out left. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Fourth down, Cousins escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. A handoff running left is Mostert. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Tua going to throw. Dancing to his left. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
6, Mega.
Tua now on first down. And Wilson with it, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Kill. 52 blaster.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
One more time with Mostert.
They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe.
And this time he is in.
Yes.
Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Cousins on first down.
Throw caught there by Osborne.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That is caught by Thielen. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. Final play of the half, Cousins.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. There he goes right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll increase their lead to 28. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play.
Nwangu now from his end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Cousins.
Open man is Osborne. He's got it.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Cousins to throw for it on fourth. He finds his man, complete. It's Osborne.
And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
33, yellow. 54, yellow. Tighten up.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Second and 7 from the 20.
Go pink. Striker. Check striker.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. On the screen, this is Edmonds. Touchdown, Dolphins. Chase Edmonds, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have taken